Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you for your presentation. You mentioned about the business cases and that you put them forward, and that's the new way to look at funding from the
Correct.
province. You also mentioned that the successful business case that was accepted was it their second time that it was put forward? Or was
Yes, sometimes we have to submit multiple times.
So then I guess my question is wouldn't it make sense to create a business case for this school and put it forward, considering it seems that most aren't successful on the first attempt, and that way we can get the ball rolling, in essence?
Every business case that was submitted in 2016 had schools with utilizations in the areas under the business case of over 120 or higher. So our board would not, our trustees would not support submitting a business case that did not have even 100% utilization. It would not be successful.
And I appreciate and I hear you saying it's not going to be successful, but considering I'm hearing that they're not necessarily successful on the first attempt, I just feel that considering that the residents and I think the majority of council agree that the school on the Bayview side would be sustainable, and that there is sufficient enrollment numbers that would be able to carry the school forward, that it would make sense to create that business case, to put it forward for a first attempt, to at least put it on the radar for the province to look at. And I think that, from my point of view, that makes sense. That makes perfect business sense to do, and to get that ball rolling. But I mean, I appreciate the situation that you guys are in, but at the end of the day, I do think it's a flawed system, as Councillor Gartner mentioned, and Councillor Abel. If we're not going to build a school until there's sufficient, like, the children are out of age to be there, well then that doesn't make sense, because by the time the school's built, they'll be gone. And there won't be any students for that school. So we'll be back in the same, you're building a school for nobody then. So it's a flawed system, I guess, at the end of the day. But I just think that maybe the best case scenario is to build that business case, put it forward for a first attempt, and put it on the radar for the province to look at. And I hope you take those comments and put it forward.
I'll take them back to our trustees. Thank you.